Namaste, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sensei Sandeep Desai, a teacher of the Chinese martial art called Tai Chi, an Ashtanga yoga practitioner, a karate sensei, and a raw foodist, and so much more. There's a beautiful saying in English that to define things is to limit them. For me, to exist is to change is to mature, and to mature is to go on creating oneself endlessly. It's been a while since I put up a video and I wanted to touch base with everyone. How y'all are doing? Hope y'all are doing splendidly and keeping safe and healthy. In today's video, I want to share my fruity lunch and also address a concern about fruit having too much sugar. Now, many people are not aware that the glucose and the fructose present in the fruit is actually the optimal fuel for humans. You know, every single cell in our body runs on glucose. If you look at our intestines, our stomach, our saliva, our the whole anatomy, you will realize that we are designed to eat only fresh fruits and veggies. For me, my favorite way to start the day is with lemon water, then a huge glass of green juice or coconut water, and then fruits throughout the day. For the evening, I opt for something which is grounding, which is savory, which is dense, which is a little bit heavy. So more often than not, I find myself craving for some cooked food like sweet potato, or I don't actually eat potatoes at all. Sometimes I incorporate millets in my dinner. But there are also days when I don't consume cooked foods at all. And I really feel so light and I feel so wonderfully well. I can't tell you, I cannot really fully describe in words. So I have been on this lifestyle for more than 7 years, and it has healed a host of the problems that I was facing, including acne, then poor digestion, then mental fog, stiffness, poor energy levels, and every month I would throw up, I would get acidity. So I was desperate to come to a lifestyle which gives me optimal digestion, which gives me satisfaction, energy, and spiritually it elevates me. And finally I figured out what really works for me. So for the past 7 years, I have been primarily eating raw, predominantly eating raw, and I've already shared how do I start my day. It's always with lemon water, then a glass of green juice, and in green juice I put all seasonal veggies like cucumber, spinach, then wheatgrass, lots of water, lemon, then ginger. Sometimes I also put moringa, and if I don't have green juice, then I opt for coconut water. I love coconut water because I'm an Ashtanga yoga practitioner and my practice is pretty intense, and I spend about 2.5 hours practicing Ashtanga yoga. So by the time my practice comes to an end, I'm drenched in sweat, and I need to put something that gives me electrolyte, that puts the potassium back, and having coconut water is like taking an internal shower. It makes me feel so much better, and it keeps me feeling absolutely satiated for another couple of hours. So this is my lifestyle, and I see people do not eat fruits in adequate amount, because there is always a meal, a cooked meal waiting for them. So at the back of their mind, they always have this thought that, oh, I shouldn't eat too much fruit because I'm going to be eating my lunch or I'm going to be eating my dinner. Actually, fruits can be a complete meal by themselves. You don't need anything else. What you really thrive on fresh fruits that are in season with some greens, because fruits will give you the calorie, fruits will give you the energy, and the veggies will give you the minerals. It will give you the endurance and the longevity. So you get the best of both worlds. You need to get minerals and endurance, and you also need to get the energy to last the day. And in the beginning, it can be challenging because of the old habits, the old habit patterns that I've set in it. It doesn't go away. Cravings run very deep. I have spent a whole lot of time overcoming this, attachments with foods. I was so fond of eating all dairy, things like ghee or, then buttermilk and milk, and I was committing perhaps the worst culinary crime, because I used to combine milk with fruits, with sugar. No wonder my face was always full of acne. So once I discovered this, and since then my digestion has improved drastically, and all the old issues that I was facing have long gone, and I feel that it has given me a new lease of life. So I cannot recommend this life enough. I feel that you should create your life into something what you truly love. Make your passions your living, even if it takes a few years to build up to that, because it's 100% worth it to love your whole life till the end of your existence. So in today's meal, what I've done, usually it's I prefer fruits, calorie dense fruits like banana or mango or papaya, along with some greens like spinach or kale or lettuce. This type of greens I like to add with my fruits. But today, for a change, I have cut up some tomatoes and I've cut up some cucumber. So I'm going to now I've cut up 8 mangoes. Mangoes are still in season, though they are now at the fag end of the season, but they are still as sweet as that you get like couple of weeks back. So I'm going to be adding this fruit because I need calories, and this is the meal that will satiate me in true sense of the word till the next meal comes up. So here I've cut up some tomatoes, some beet, some cucumber, and I've added the wheatgrass powder. Wheatgrass powder is packed with nutrition, packed with goodness of nature. So there is wheatgrass here, then there is a teaspoon of moringa that I put here, so that will also go into this salad. And I've also put a teaspoon of chlorella. Chlorella, I'm told that more than 50% of the population in Japan, they take chlorella as a supplement. So, and I've also put 1 teaspoon of chia seeds to increase my to fulfill my fat requirement, and I've also added 3 dates to sweeten up, though I don't need much sweetness because this is mango, it's fully ripe, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to taste as delicious as possible. This is ginger powder, so this will make the digestion process a bit more easy. So that's about it all. For the past 7 years, I have been eating only raw fruit as my lunch. I don't recall even once or maybe a couple of times in a year I must be breaking this rule. I know I should not be so rigid, but this really makes me so happy. This makes me so looking forward to my lunch that I just cannot think of anything else but the seasonal fruit. So the message that I want to convey is that today we are living in very challenging, very unprecedented, difficult times, and 90% of your health, I would say 90% of your life, your well-being comes from the nutrition. It's 90% nutrition and 10% fitness. So that's the ratio. Some people erroneously think that, with exercise I will burn off, whatever calories that I've consumed. But if you are ingesting toxins, then it's not going to work. You are really going to pay heavily in the time to come. Body is very forgiving when you are young, but as you get older, it becomes more and more unforgiving. And the willpower also starts sagging. So if you are starting out young, I think this is the message I want to convey. I have been experimenting with different diets. I've been vegetarian all my life. Then I turned vegan. Then I turned raw vegan, and then I'm almost now fruitarian. So it's been a step-by-step evolution. I've gone through a gamut of emotions, evolution and changes. So from experience, I can say that you don't need dairy at all. You don't need eggs at all. It's going to feed bad bugs. You don't need caffeine. It's going to crank up your adrenals. It's going to burn out your neurotransmitters. You are going to, your hair will start falling in no time. You will lose your nails, the tone of your skin will become pale, and you will have a host of other health issues. So this is the diet that we are supposed to be eating: fruits and veggies and a little bit amount of cooked food in the form of millets and tubers. But whole wheat, avoid it as much as you can. Once in a while it's okay, because it doesn't have to be in your tummy. Rice, it's okay, but I don't eat rice at all. But I think rice still has got some nutritional value. But the problem with rice is that it can be very addicting, and you start off with a very small quantity and then the quantity keeps on increasing. And no wonder that most of the people that you encounter these days have got a huge belly, because their intake of raw food is way too less. So if you are consuming rice, make sure that you are also eating enough raw foods, fruits and veggies and salads. For the evening, my main dish is a huge bowl of salad. I always 10 out of 10 times start my dinner with a huge bowl of salad. And then if I'm still hungry, then I will eat some cooked food as a supplement. A lot of people, they don't eat salad, they don't eat raw veggies or raw things like tomatoes and cucumber and beets and all the other carrots, so many other vegetables, and they straight away go to their dinner hungry bear, and they eat way too much cooked food, and because of which they have to work so hard, and it doesn't really make them feel their best. It leads to a feeling of sluggishness. So that was the message I wanted to convey in this video. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, because I'm often told that my channel on YouTube is grossly underrated and it needs all the promotion it can get. It needs to garner all the support it can get. So please subscribe to my channel, so every time I put up a new video, you can be notified. And any comments, any opinions, please post them below, and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching this video. Namaste. Have a wonderful day ahead.